Welcome back to PYJynJoy, Messages from the Divine. This is Charmaine, your holistic life coach, coming to you today with a message for the collective. So it may resonate with some of you, it may not resonate with others of you, but whomever it resonates with, I hope you take this message and learn from it and will help you to improve your life. So we'll cleanse the air before we get started. And dive right in. So we'll use the angel deck today. So angels, what message do you have for the collective? Angels, what message do you have for the collective? Angels, what message do you have for the collective? In splitting the deck, let's see what we get. We have the Star and we have the Magician. Okay, so two major arcana cards. The Magician, Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So you can see he has his staff, as above, so below. So the power from the universe is reaching down and going out his other hand. And he has the wings are open, ready to take flight, surrounded by a field of flowers that are in full bloom. And it's just a really beautiful card. It's a 1, which means new beginnings. So you're ready to start that. You have everything you need. And also you can see on his belt, this deck uses the elements, so fire, earth, air, water. He has those clipped to his belt, showing that you have all the resources. Here with the Star, 17, Archangel Jophiel. 1 plus 7 is 8, all about your abundance and prosperity. And she's floating above, spreading water from 2 pitchers in her hands, showing that it's balanced too. Everything is even. It's flowing on the water, it's flowing on the ground, and it's nourishing it. That she's in a forest that's lush and green. So happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So you go from you're ready to being on the right path. So let's see what we come up with in the reading. We'll do a 5-card spread and look at it for what we get. So your immediate past, you have the King of Air, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So you see he's riding on a horse, the king there. Not a horse, but a unicorn rather. And the horns of the unicorn are representative of the swords. So in traditional tarot, it would be King of Swords. So that's your mental, it's your thoughts. So in the immediate past, it's showing that you are very much in control. You're smart, you're impartial, and you're the leader. So you manage your emotion, your thoughts very well. Then we have strength. 11 is a master number, so it's about new beginnings, really amplified. And it's also 2, so it's that balance. So you have great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Archangel Ariel is riding on a tiger. Again, wings are opened out, ready to take flight. She has her sword. She has control with the rein of the tiger. He is following what she says as they emerge from the forest. In the background, you see a rainbow. And again, new beginnings. Rainbows, fresh starts. So you have that strength to do so. So presently, you have strength to move forward in whatever it is that you're doing. Remember, with the Magician, you have the resources that you need. So you have all that you need to take that to the next level. Your immediate future is Ace of Earth. 1 is the ace. So again, completing that new beginnings, pushed on some more, with Earth representing your prosperity, your abundance, your grounding, along with being your root chakra, which is at the base of your tailbone. And it shows where you have your family and your support. So the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So money will be coming in for you in this immediate future, and that's fabulous. Who wouldn't want some big bucks coming in? In your distant past, you Queen of Fire, confident, warm, intelligent, graceful, and she's in control of the dragon. So there's a dragon there right above her cauldron. She's stirring up with her creativity and her passion. She has a fiery sword in her hand and just taking control. She's stirring the pot. She's using all the passion and drive that she has to be powerful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So remember, all these wings are outstretched, ready to fly, ready to take flight and go into the world and conquer it. You have the control, you have the ability, you have the mental capacity, you have the strength, all of the resources, all of that is there for you. And the distant future is 7 of fire. So there is a fairy riding a dragon, and defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. And there's the 7 wands of fire are shooting out from the dragon as she directs it to whomever is below that's trying to get her. She's all in control and able to stop that action from happening. 7 is your insight, your inner wisdom, so your ability to use your spirituality to connect. So I also like to say connecting to source, in that you can dial in when you feel a little different, things are happening, you're just not quite sure of it. That's what you can do. At the bottom, we have the magician. So we have that sort of remanifested. So let's go into this further. Angels, tell us more about this distant past where the collective is the queen of fire, passion, sensuality, creativity, drive, all of that, stretching the wings and flying. Tell us more about that distant past. 8 of earth, so more earth, more abundance. 8 is prosperity. So skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So this fairy is sitting in the forest surrounded by lush, again, all of these tendrils of fresh shoots of different plants and flowers are all surrounding this fairy. The books are stacked there and learning. So you are going to use your creativity and your ability to learn new topics, new subjects that will get you that prosperity that this card represents, using your knowledge and your skills of learning to make more money. So tell us some more about this distant past. What is this learning? What is this going to be? Is it a job? Is it just a new task at the office? Is it school? Like, what is this all about? Knight of fire, more creativity, more passion. Passionate, adventurous, self assured, restless, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So, the distant past, you're here as a knight striding forward, ready to take on whatever is coming towards you. And it's really swift. So, this horse is prancing forward, ready to take care of the oncoming activity that needs the attention immediately, and it's quick. So think things through. So you have again, the ability to use your thoughts, use your creativity to address whatever issues may come up. And in this area of study, you may not be familiar with it, but know that you can use your mind, all of your resources. Remember the magician again, all of that, so that you can accomplish what you need to and make that money. So going to the immediate past, tell us some more, angels, about that. So now we have the king of air. What else is there to know about the immediate past? What led to that? Ace of air. So you have the ace of air, you have the king of air. Ace is again 1, new beginnings, brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So the wings of this unicorn are spread out once again, showing ready to take flight, like we saw before, ready to go forward and take control. And with that, there's some ideas. So again, with the mental, you're using your thoughts now, your creativity and your knowledge that you've learned in this new coursework. You're using that combined with your mental to have these great ideas and inspirations and being able to see the truth in a situation. So it may be a bit of a challenge because, like I said, this is something that's new, a new area of study for you. So it's always a challenge when you have something new that you're trying to learn, because you're so adapted and used to, accustomed to what you are currently doing, that it takes a little bit to loosen up, unfurl your wings, and learn to fly with this new information. So that's a good thing. So tell us some more. Tell us more about this mental process of learning and expanding thoughts. Tell us some more about that, angels. We have the wheel, 1. So there's a lot of new beginnings in here. 1, the wheel, Archangel Michael, and just like with the magician, all of the elements are represented on the wheel, and this time the wheel is in your favor. So a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward. So remember saying how things were going to move forward. Time is of the essence. Well, they're now moving forward in this immediate past. Its fortune is on your side. You have all of the elements. Is repeating again to let you know that you can control it. Archangel Michael is sitting there, arms folded. He's in control. He's steady, just like the King of Air is steady. They're all ready and showing you that you have the ability to take it on. The time for you to have success is now. You're here. So let's move to the present. Tell us some more, angels, about this present situation. What's going on with that? There's some strength that's being pulled on, so great inner strength, release harsh judgments. And that's the thing too, is when you're learning something new, give yourself grace. Don't get upset with yourself if it takes a little longer to learn it. If you didn't quite figure it out on the first try, you will get it. You have the strength, you have the knowledge, the mental, you have the learning ability and the creativity, the passion. So tell us some more about this present situation. A life experience. Archangel Shamiel, 1 + 6 is 7, which is spirituality. We have that in the distant future as well. So a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. So you have that strength. So there's something that will happen in the present that will push you even further, move you along faster. So you may be hesitating in learning this new information, adapting it well to yourself, but you will make it through, because you have the immediate future with the Ace of Earth, and you have all of the background that you need to do it. You can do it. There will be some sort of a shakeup, but I always look at these as an ability to learn. You may not see it that way as it's happening, but down the road, you'll understand that that is something that needed to happen. Everything happens for a reason in divine timing, and you just have to trust and believe. So tell us a little bit more about that life experience, Angel. Angels, what learning will happen from that? What experience will it be? Two of Earth. And that is too much going on at once. The need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So, in other words, two is about balance. You need to balance your ability to learn more with all that's going on with you. Don't, like I said, give yourself grace. So don't jump on yourself. You're going to cause some stress in your life unnecessarily. That can result in this life experience. And you're taking it so seriously. You're so rigid. You're so firm with that. And think of wings. Wings, look, dragon wings, unicorn wings, fairy wings, angel wings, all of these wings, they move, they're flexible, they give and take. So that's what you have to learn. Don't be so stiff with it. Be flexible, move, balance. And it's still earth. So it's still with your money, it's still with your abundance, with your career. You have all of that. And just remember to keep everything in balance. So now let's look at the immediate future. What's happening there? So we've gotten past the life experience, learned to balance, and now with this new beginnings, tell us some more about that, angels. The inflow of abundance, the Emperor, 4. Again, Archangel Michael. So that's 4 is all about your base. It's your support. It's your planning phase, all of that. So organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So that's what you're needing to do. You need to take on the attributes of an emperor. Learn to be stronger, to lead, to look at the structure and build it, make it stable. So it's not something that is fly by night, like my dad used to say. It's not a fly by night situation. This needs to be grounded. It needs to be very solid, firm foundation. That's what you need to do as you are building upon this new ideas, this inspiration, this knowledge that you're learning. Make sure that you are building it strong. It's not you just reading it and forgetting it. You have to absorb this information so that you can use it and apply it appropriately. So tell us some more about this organization, this immediate future. Tell us some more about that. And we have 3 of Air. 3 is about past, present, future. It's your thoughts again. So in the immediate future, your thoughts will come in with having great sadness. Take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. So it could be that you really just, I don't want to say lost it, but that you got so upset because remember thinking with too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. You may have snapped at someone else that you're working with, or you may have gotten angry with yourself and had a bit of a temper tantrum type of thing, and it upset you so much that you're very sad. So you let that get into your head, and it really sort of is a bit of a continuation of this life experience. So you dipped back because it's ebbs and it flows. It's like water. It ebbs and it flows. Think of the waves on the beach. It comes and it goes. It shifts the sand a little bit each time. So you had a little setback, but don't let that stop you, because ultimately in the future, the distant future, you will have to defend your beliefs and your decisions and stand your ground. So let's see what's more about that. What is the standing the ground that you'll have to do after having a bit of a setback? It's still the creativity and the passion. Tell us some more, angels, about this distant future. 10 of air, and that's good. 1, again, your new beginnings are coming back. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. And that's again, too, like I said, think of the wings. Wings move and they're flexible. So embrace it. They hug around, they can collapse around you. So embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. So you may have been a workaholic. And that's what this sounds like. You become a workaholic, not taking care of yourself, having so much going on. You're not balancing your thoughts, your emotions, the amount of work that you're putting into something that caused that life experience. So now you're recovering from that. In the distant future, you'll have a new beginning. You will move forward, having learned that what do you have to do? Give yourself grace and balance what's going on in your work life situation. You don't want to get so entrenched in work and making sure you're learning this, you're pushing yourself, pushing yourself, and that can cause a bad reaction. That's that great sadness, the need to forgive yourself. That's where that comes from. So angels, tell us some more about this the distant future. Tell us some more about that. Tell us that learning lesson. 4 of earth, being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. So with this, it's again, 4, it's the change. Remember the emperor, so you're taking that on more so that you built this foundation so much so that you can now give to others. Your business decisions have improved and you are able to move that forward. One of my crystals fell, I have to get that. But you're able to move forward and give to others. So remember, as you're learning more and you're getting more and you're gaining more prosperity, knowledge, share, give back, become a mentor to someone else, donate to a charity. It could be your time, it could be your money, whatever it is, but it is giving to those less fortunate, and that you have been blessed to have all of this prosperity in your life, all of this creativity, and to be able to share that with others. Then looking at the bottom of the deck here, we have Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous, news of an exciting new endeavor, use your originality and ingenuity. And this dragon is sitting there upright. He looks more like a real lizard dragon. And knowing that in his hand, he's swirling the creativity, the passion that you have. So in the distant future, you will have a better outlook on things, something new and exciting. You'll connect with that spark, that creativity that drove you from the distant past. Remember, Queen of Fire, Knight of Fire. You have all of that, and you're able to use it, work it, and move forward even more. So that's at the bottom of the deck. We'll sit that there. So let's pull from this deck here and see what else can the Divine deck tell us about the situation. So Divine, what more insight can you provide to this reading? What more is this? Or is the creativity, the passion, to understand the balance, the emotions? What more can you share? And we have Destiny. Again, 1, new beginnings. The wheel, remember we had the wheel here. So this is the wheel equivalent. So it's showing you that this is your destiny. This is something that you can do. You have all of the abilities pulling from the distant past of your learning, of your creativity. You are destined to take on this new role, to control that, to move forward with it. The wheel is showing, I'm telling you, it is on the upswing for you. Take advantage of it. So let's see what else we get. Firm foundation. That's what I just said about the emperor. 4, firm foundation. You have to build this new idea, this new inspiration, this new knowledge. You have to build it on a foundation that is firm. So it's not collapsing under the weight of anything. It is solid. Just like this back here, his back is nice and muscular. The triangle also emphasizes the pressure that it can take on its sides. The arches that you can see in the background, that's what the Romans created it to help also, again, balance that the pressure of the weight of whatever is above onto the arch so that it can support it. And then the mountain, all the way up to the top. The mountain is nice and strong. It mimics that whole thing. And again, a mountains come up from below so that you rising to the occasion. You also have, when you rise to the occasion, you get recognition and reward. 3. So 3 is about your expansion. So you will get recognized for all this hard work that you're doing, the knowledge that you've created. You are at the top of your game. Again, the wheel has spun around. You are at the top of your game. You are a success. Let's see, what else do we have? We have at the bottom of the deck, we have prosperity begins. 1, more new beginnings, new beginnings. And you can see here, this is a peach tree, and there's a peach nut in the earth that is, the roots are growing up into the tree. The hands, your hands are supporting it and making sure that it's nurtured, it's protected, it's safe so that it can blossom. The peaches are popping off the tree. There are butterflies. Again, butterflies are an example of renewal, change, beautiful things emerging. So that's all there for you. So that's the reading, but let's see what the crystals will recommend. So what crystal will help to enhance the situation? So divine, what crystal will help the collective? And again, this may not resonate with everyone, but this will resonate with someone who's going through a period of learning something new and having to apply it and going through the trials of that. It's a new situation. So there will be some ups and downs with it, with your mental getting into it a little bit, but pull from your creativity, your strength, and your knowledge of that. You have all the resources. So we come up with lepidolite. Recall your dreams. And that's your dreams. Look, purple. Recall your dreams of being able to accomplish this new task that you've taken on, this commitment that you've made, and learning a new subject and applying it appropriately. Recall that. So when things, again, get a little bit shaky and you're a little doubtful or biting off people's heads off or your own head off, relax. Recall that your dream is to succeed, to learn this new thing and apply it and give it forward. Bring it forward to what? Your community and others who are not as fortunate. So that is your message. I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, be so kind as to like the video, to share it with others so that the message spreads out further into the collective, along with subscribing. Subscribe to PYJynJoy right there. Click the button and click the notification bell so that you know when new videos are popping up. And go to PYJynJoy.com, PYJynJoy.com, and book a one-on-one session. We can go deeper into this one-on-one, doing tarot, numerology, along with evolutionary astrology and life coaching. We can dig deeper into this for you. Otherwise, leave comments. Leave comments below, and I will address those there as well. So until we see each other again, love, light, and joy.